Alright, so let's talk about adding integers. And the trick to adding integers, first rule is that same sign you're going to add and then keep the sign. So let's say we had numbers just like you've been adding since you learned to add. So let's just say we had 4 plus 5. Well, those are both positive, so I'm just going to add. 4 plus 5 is 9. And I keep the sign. 4 and 5 are both positive, so 9 is positive. So let's change those to negative. So let's say we have negative 4 plus negative 9. A lot of times you'll see the second number being negative in parentheses. That's just to show you that it's negative. So you don't think it's a plus minus or something like that. So negative 4 plus negative 9, we're just going to add like normal. 4 plus 9 is 13. And they're both negative, so I'm going to keep that negative sign. So let's do one more of those. So let's say I have negative 12 plus negative 15. So again, just add the numbers because the signs are the same. So 12 plus 15 is 27. And they're both negative, so that's going to be a negative 27. Alright, and the second rule for adding integers is if the signs are different, subtract and keep the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. So let's look at some numbers. So let's say we have negative 12 plus 5. So different signs. I got a negative and a positive. I'm going to subtract 12 minus 5 is 7. And the number with the greater absolute value would be the 12, and its sign is negative, so my answer is going to be negative. So let's do a couple more examples. So let's say we have 8 plus negative 2. So I'm just going to subtract because my signs are different. 8 minus 2 is 6. And the number with the greater absolute value would be 8. And 8 is positive, so my answer there is positive. Do one more. So let's say we have negative 18 plus 13. I put 13 in parentheses. It didn't need to be, but it can be. Doesn't change anything. So I have a negative and a positive. I'm going to subtract them. So 18 minus 13 is 5. And then 18 has a greater absolute value, and 18 is negative, so that makes my answer negative. So negative 18 plus 13 is negative 5. Do one more example. I notice I always put the larger number first, but it doesn't have to be. So let's do one more. Let's say we have 3 plus negative 22. So again, different signs. I'm going to subtract. 22 minus 3 is going to be 19. And 22 has a greater absolute value than 3. And 22 is negative, so that means the 19 is also negative. So my answer there is negative 19.